But it just gets better from there. So
right
after that, Anakin returns to Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan's scolding him, being like, "You shouldn't have went off. You could have killed yourself." Blah 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 blah. And then he gets this transmission on his wrist hologram thing of a Jedi calling for help because they're being overwhelmed by a droid army. And then there's this person called Grievous that's leading the charge, and we're like, "Wait, who the heck is Grievous?" And then the transmission blows out, and then oh gosh,
you can't see it, but I'm doing like an excited dance right now.
Oh boy. So you have you have Shakti and I can't.
Yeah, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Shakti.
Yeah, Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Yeah, and then some random like jobber Padawan.
Right, and they're all like ganged up in the middle of this debris, and there's just like a fleet of battle droids surrounding them. And then you see this mysterious white figure with robotic hands commanding the droids. Like he puts his hand up, and all the droids just stop shooting. And I'm like, what in the hell is this? And then all the Jedi are like freaking out, especially the jobber one. He's just like, "Oh my god, what are we doing? Oh no, we can't find him. Oh gosh." And then you hear Grievous's footsteps, robotic footsteps. And it's like you don't know how far away he is. It's just the same stomps over and over again. And I love Tartakovsky's, direction with this scene, because there's no music. There's nothing. You just hear the footsteps coming. You don't know where he's coming from, but he's walking towards you. And then the jobber just freaks out and starts running out there. And then Grievous just smushes him.
Well, you're forgetting right before that, Grievous does the thing where he's like, "Oh, Jedi, come out here.
Oh yeah.
I'll promise you a quick death."
Oh yeah.
And silence.
Bruh, before he got the the coughing voice, he did have this scary, intimidating voice, being like, "Foolish Jedi, you will not defeat me, for I am General Grievous." And I'm like,
the Grievous we should have had.
Yes. So, oh my gosh. So that happened, and then that he smushes the jobber, just squishes him. He just jumps out of nowhere, and then, oh my god. He pulls out 2 free lightsabers and just goes to town on all the Jedi at once. I'm like, holy crap, what is this? What is this? Oh god, this is amazing. That was amazing. That was the intro of General Grievous.
You never really expect to see a droid utilize lightsabers the way that General Grievous does, and it was really nice to see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that's not even his full potential yet. We'll get to that later. But, bruh, this introduction to General Grievous was fantastic. I don't really have any problems with it. It was great from start to finish. This, like you said, it's a droid. He's not even a Jedi. He's a droid that's taking on 4 Jedi at once. It's it's honestly no words about it. It's just great. I honestly I kind of have a bit of a controversial statement when it comes to this, but I felt this way after rewatching it. I haven't seen this great of an introduction for a villain in Star Wars since Darth Vader in A New Hope. It was definitely up there, bruh. It was so great. He was mysterious, he was menacing, he was terrifying, he was imposing, it just everything there to make a great Star Wars villain. It was right there. I just loved it. And yeah, I am disappointed that future iterations of this character doesn't live up to this.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I was going to say, and then they end up nerfing him in Revenge of the Sith.
Yep.
And everything after.
Yeah, he improves in the CGI show, but he's still the coward that he was in Revenge of the Sith. I'm like, really? Mm-hmm. If you wanted to have the fine, but it's you still can't make him the scary, imposing figure that he was in the miniseries, at least. But, I don't know. But anyway, I thought it was masterfully done. Like, I think that's the best directed sequence of the entire series. Like, that was just great. I don't know if you guys have anything else to say about it that I haven't already said, but any thoughts on the Grievous sequence?
Okay, so this scene is like vying for first place with another scene that we'll get to later. Mm-hmm. But this showcases my favorite character in the entire series and my favorite portrayal of a character in like probably all of Star Wars, to be honest with you. But you know, he's just this intimidating, completely competent droid, by the way, who's, you know, able to just expertly dispatch Jedi Masters.
Oh yeah, he's not stupid.
yeah, and like, you know, like he, you know, you see him like going and offing a few Jedi. He's even using his feet in combat. He does this weird, intimidating like windmill thing where he's fighting 3 Jedi at once.
Oh yeah.
And like the music they used in that scene was like, I like to say that this series had 2 different genres. It was sci-fi and then survival horror. Anything with General Grievous was survival horror.
Yes, it was.
And like, you know, and then like at one point he dispatches Shakti, and he just picks up her lightsaber with his foot and just starts using that. Like, we never see Grievous ever do that again, and like I'm upset that they didn't do that with the CGI series.
Nope.
Like, so great. It was so great. It was such a well done scene.
Oh yeah.
Well, then again, at the same time, it was better to see him use 4 lightsabers instead of 3, because by the time you saw Grievous with 3 lightsabers that first time, you were just like, we never saw anybody operate 3 lightsabers at once. So it's like,
it's like,
so,
yeah, it's like it can't get.
The shock factor of it was that he didn't even use his spare hands. He used a foot and was just going around, just hopping at these guys.
Yeah,
and still holding his own and like backing Ki-Adi-Mundi into a corner. It's implied that he kills him off screen because you see him just jump at him, and then it cuts to like the Jedi Council doing whatever.
Oh yeah, like,
yeah, it cuts to Yoda.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, even though if you already watched Revenge of the Sith before this, you know he's going to survive. But it's like up until that point, right? Until he dies again.
Well, so does Ki-Adi-Mundi too, because we see him in Revenge of the Sith as well. We see him die in Order 66.
Right.
I'm just wondering how they survived that, because that's like, whoa.
Right, but yeah, that cliffhanger was like, yeah, Grievous about to lunge at Mundi, and then like they actually made me care if he dies or
not. Music crescendos and everything.
I was actually fearing for these Jedi's lives because, like, you know, before this, like, there was not much development with the Jedi Council, but like just with that sequence alone, they made me invested in these Jedi that I haven't really spent that much time with. Just like it just made me care. I'm like, that's really great direction on Tartakovsky's part. Like, that's really.
I mean, shoot, one of my favorite. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, that's all I had to say.
One of my favorite things that they did in that scene too with Grievous is like, you know, and that's a great showcase of how he does combat. Like, one of the things, he doesn't even use a lightsaber to dispatch one of the Jedi. I forget exactly who he does this to. It might have been Ki-Adi-Mundi, but he just grabs the dude with one of his feet and just throws him into a few pillars.
Oh yeah,
and that's just it for him.
Oh, bruh. Yeah. Just like that was great. And I think that's where Volume 1 ended, right?
Yep, that was the end of Volume 1.
Yeah, that's where Volume 1 ended.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was like, really? You're gonna end it there? Like, God. Like, damn it.